So, basically this says you were the best of the best last year, huh?
You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost a day at work to receive that travesty. Huh? Why's that? I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield.
The police department?
Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You been there, haven't you?
Where Detective Gumshoe works? Yeah.
I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken? What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about. Oh, right.
He doesn't seem too concerned about his award, for better or for worse.
Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office. Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday.
Yesterday. Can you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder?
Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office. Cleaning day? Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transfer. Wiping your hands of old cases, in other words. Oh, and another thing. The ceremony was held at the police department. There's an annual review and rewards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors.
And that's when you got the shield?
I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12.
That's very precise.
People like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright. No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence.
Edgeworth parking stub added to the court record. Yes, it's February. So yeah, it's been about just under 2 months since Maya left.
This is the pocket stub from the underground lot.
The murder took place around 5:15.
The murder happened right after you got back. What, right? I'd appreciate it if you direct that suspicious glare elsewhere.
Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises?
I'm Edgeworth.
Yeah, she said fuck you.
I'm Edgeworth. What is it?
I'm here, sir. The request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir.
Report?
She Goku'd.
What? Did you find new evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky?
I don't like the way this conversation is going at all. Sky, sir? No, sir. No name of that kind, sir. Not in this report, sir. I think I just heard Edgeworth's lid blow.
Mr. Edgeworth's lid isn't on very tight, is it? I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated.
Sir, but sir! I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware of the particulars of your arrangement with us, sir.
Give me your name.
Yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins.
Right, Officer Meekins. Take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month.
But sir, I didn't know. Poor guy. Looks like he was absent on the day they gave out brains and good luck. And eyebrow trimmers.
Alright.
Yes, sir? He caught me off guard.
As you can see, I'm busy. So if you wouldn't mind getting the hell out of my office and having dinner ready by 6 o'clock tonight when I get home, that would be lovely. You may leave now. Let's do what he says, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective from the same department as that patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there.
Thanks. He seems to have finally calmed down at least. Alright. I'm gonna go to the police department. That sounds like fun. February 22nd, police department entrance.
We're finally here. How did they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office?
Right? Beats me that took almost 30 minutes by taxi and traffic wasn't even that bad. The police department, huh? I've only ever been to criminal affairs next door. Hold on, what's that?
Disturbing. Why does it undulate like that?
It doesn't have movement at its hips. I don't know what she's talking about. Oh, wait, I know. This is the Blue Badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot.
Well, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. Still, he does seem familiar somehow.
Forget the Blue Badger. Who's that next to him?
Someone appears to be dancing with the Blue Badger. Uh-oh, he noticed me.
He sure is running over here fast. Hey, pal. What are you doing here? That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you dancing over there? What? Well, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information. Because he is the only idiot we can ask and have actually slip information to us. Hey, I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You'd better not agree to defend the suspect in this case.
Why not?
Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She said she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him.
But what if she's not telling the truth?
Yes, well, no. Come on, pal, there's plenty of evidence against her.
But what if the evidence was faked?
Hey, pal, can I speak to you for a second? Huh? Me? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister. Whoa, the chief prosecutor's little sister? Hello, Missy.
Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically.
Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked.
Huh?
It's a sensitive issue with us these days. Oh, is it now? These days. It just started being a sensitive issue.
So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe?
Me? Oh, well, nothing really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs. Wait, what? Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time? What do you mean this time?
Then what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all.
It's true. We've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being led into criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all.
None of you?
I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd? So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the Badger dance down pat.
Is there anything else you could be doing?
The chief of police himself is directing this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot.
Officer Marshall.
I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy. A patrolman in charge of a crime scene. It's unheard of, pal.
I was wondering about that.
What? The dancing blue badger? It's my masterpiece. You made this, Detective Gumshoe? The chief threw together some designs and I just did my thing, pal.
Nice work.
It's battery powered so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances until the battery dies.
Our blue badger fated to dance until he drops.
Like the right shoes. Look, that patrolman is saluting the other guy. He must be a detective. And then I said,
hey, you do that, your soup will get cold, buddy.
That's hilarious, sir. I laughed so hard I cried. What, the thing is evidence? It probably is. It's probably going to... If I had to guess, the dancing until its batteries stop is the idea.
I guess he wasn't saluting, he was wiping tears from his eyes.
I have a feeling it's going to place someone else at the scene of the crime. Or place somebody here that wouldn't be here otherwise. Or place somebody who's not here. Who should have been here. Maybe Marshall did it. That would make sense. That'd make lots of sense. They make a good pair. Yeah, they're perfect set of lovers.
Mr. Wright, do you know why patrol car cars are painted black and white?
No idea why.
Well, I think they're designed after a panda.
A panda?
Not that I have scientific proof. It's just theory.
Do you mind me asking how you came up with that theory?
It was when I was on a school trip. I saw a patrol car and it came to me. We had just been at the zoo, see?
What about zebras? Or did they not have those at your zoo? Damn it. Detectives in there look pretty busy.
Just imagine, right now, there's a whole group of people trying to get my sister executed. Behind those doors, police drama is in action.
Somehow the thought fails to excite me.
I always get excited when I come to the police station.
Why is that?
It just feels like I've jumped into a movie.
Huh?
You know, with all the police and criminals.
Well, I don't know if this is all that exciting.
Sure it is. Look at those two officers down there. They're probably talking about the latest bust.
Funny, I thought they were talking about the weather. Didn't we already establish that they were joking with each other? The usual wanted posters are hanging up on the bulletin board here. Do you know this face? If you do, dial 911.
Hey, Mr. Wright, I've always thought it was kind of funny. I've never seen anyone who looked like the people in these posters. They barely even look human.
Latest bust, probably that lunch lady. She did have quite the bust, didn't she? Although so does Lana. She has a point. Alright, what's this?
The banner here is announcing the crime fighting campaign.
Nice slogan. This is true. She was in interrogation a little bit ago when we went back to the detention center.
I wonder if they'll be selling fingerprinting sets.
I don't think it's that kind of campaign.
What family wouldn't want a set at home? It's good for finding out who snuck into the cookie jar.
I think most families can figure that out without the extra help. Okay, so if this was a Danganronpa game, the lunch lady is the red herring, and the marshal is the actual blackened, I think. Although, who knows? We might get more people introduced. What the fuck? Okay, wait. Let's go back to... Well, this is like a maze. Danganronpa was last chapter, though. I know, right? Let's be real. They're all Danganronpa. To some extent. It's still a murder mystery, so... Oh, I have to present him with the evidence. I got you. As a detective, I have to keep my mouth shut about that one. I know better than to go blabbing on about things I don't know about. No, I wouldn't want you to do that either. Good. Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Wait, I didn't mean... I mean, sure, of course someone else really did it. Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. The car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth, what could have happened?
We have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth. Hey, that's it. That's the King of the Prosecutors award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday. Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself. Ah, congratulations.
I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken?
Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. Apparently he's forgotten. But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. Even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office. Naysayers must be because of the rumors. Oh. Okay. Same conversation as when we talked to him about the other thing. What can you tell me about this? Oh? Hey, Battle, this is a detective's ID card. You can't just keep that, you have to turn it into the police. It's people like you that get me into so much trouble all the time. And Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot. Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman. Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake.
But didn't you work together with him in the criminal affairs?
Whoa, now I remember. Bruce Goodman. He's the victim. That's what I thought.
Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe?
So, this ID card belonged to the victim. He was a detective like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman.
Don't you think that's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it?
Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transfer for a case he handled 2 years ago.
Evidence transfer? Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office.
Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but... word is that Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there to the parking lot. And Lana's confessing as much. I just realized something. I forgot I can do this now. I can look at stuff. What's this?
Hey, check it out. There's a metal plate here.
It looks like the names of all the previous recipients are engraved on it.
Well, one guy's listed a bunch of times.
But it's Karma.
Von Karma. I guess he must be a foreigner?
Yeah, that's probably it.
Well, wherever he's from, he must have been an amazing prosecutor. I'd like to meet this Mr. Von Karma sometime.
When she says it, his name does have kind of a ring to it. No, I have like the ability to look at everything now from every angle. Which was always supposed to be an ability and it just, you know, never came up. Okay, I guess I can't do it with everything. I can only do it with some things. Ooh, I can look at the knife. What you got for me, baby?
This must be the victim's blood, right?
Either that or Edgeworth cut himself peeling an apple. But how can they look at stuff unless they have it? I assume they took pictures of the entirety of it or something like that. I don't know. I don't look a gift horse in the mouth. But they definitely left it on the sofa. And they've never even actually seen the knife in person. They've only had it described to them. Come to think of it. What's Edgeworth doing with a knife like this anyway?
Hey, maybe he spends his weekends roughing it in the wild.
Edgeworth in the wild? I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely. I mean, Edgeworth is a fruit. You would know that better than anyone, Phoenix.
Are you kidding? I always pictured him as an outdoorsman.
Now there's a scary thought. Oh shit, no one did it again. Let's try and click this. Okay. What do we know about it? Name and ID number are written here. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. ID number 5842189.
I wonder why they only use numbers for IDs.
What else would they use?
Letters, silly. They're the reason we have a written language in the first place.
True.
Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID YABAB or DAB.
This is such a great reference.
See, wouldn't that be better?
Yabba dab? Well, it does have a certain ring to it.
Exactly my point.
Okay, so his last name is Goodman. The character Fred Flintstone in the live action movie was played by John Goodman. So the ID is Yabba Dabba Doo, or the shortened version of it. Doesn't take much to amuse her. Yeah, it's because the detective's last name is Goodman, and Fred Flintstone in the movie was played by John Goodman. Okay. Okay, we found a whole lot of nothing doing that. Let's talk about Edgeworth's troubles. He's in a tough spot again. Again. Oh, you're talking about that one time he was almost put away for murder. Well, it all started with the murder of that defense attorney, Hammond.
But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent.
Listen, pal, there have always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting.
But there's no evidence against him.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had an unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious. I had no idea he was under the gun. Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself. What? But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know.
Thank you.
Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who is. What was his name? The guy in the parking lot? That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the chief of police. Officer Marshall, is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer. From West LA. For a moment there, I wasn't sure. Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this and they'll let you examine the crime scene, maybe. See from Detective Lasberg to investigate the crime scene. Okay. I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere. Just act like you're supposed to be there, and nobody would look at you twice, pal. Yeah, that's good advice in general. So.
Hey, look here. It looks like something's been crossed out.
Maybe it was a letter or something to Detective Gumshoe.
Let's see. Annual bonus $20. I think a couple zeros are missing.
No, that sounds about right. At least in that detective's case.
Maybe I should rethink my career as an investigator.
Okay. Thanks, buddy. Back to the crime scene. February 22nd, prosecutor's office, underground parking lot. Looks like the investigation is still going.
I have to be getting back to the shop. Alright, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Oh, still here? Hello? Why the surprised looks, didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs, too.
What happened to the security guard?
Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a doggy that's lost its herd.
Jake Marshall. Guy's an absolute moron. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. Would you mind reading this for me?
What's this? I warn you, fan letters to me go right to the spittoon.
It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate?
Gumshoe? Ah, that old cow dog? He holding a birthday party or something?
Huh?
Look, where it should say letter of introduction, it says invitation.
Ah, I think he just miswrote it. Wait, why am I getting all defensive here? Yeah, like I said, he's a dumbass.
No worries, this proves it's from Detective Gumshoe better than a blood test. Guess I better let you in then. Thank you, Officer Marshall.
Oh, that's right, he's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me.
Hey, wait a second. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher? Well, folks, the clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler. Strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny.
Please stab him.
Note to self, police investigations are like settling land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say?
I say I won't be needing this anymore. Pitch it!